Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tuan Yang Terutama, Yang Dipertua Negeri Pulau Pinang, Tun Datuk Seri Dr. Haji Abdul Rahman bin Haji Abbas, dan Puan Seri Utama Hajah Majimur binti Syarif, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Wira Abu Seman, Timbalan Menteri Dalam Negeri, dan Datin Rahimi, Yang Berbahagia my dearest uncle and auntie, Tan Sri Syed Hamid Alba dan Puan Sri Sharifah Azia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to everyone. As mentioned earlier, I am Munira, Dalilah's favorite and only sister. I want to start by congratulating the bride and groom and thanking everyone for being here with us tonight. In fact, we had a little bit of a scare this week. And before anyone jumps to any conclusion, it was not because anyone had cold feet. Unfortunately, Adam's mom fell ill with the chickenpox on Wednesday. And then we found out that Adam has never had the chickenpox. So needless to say, Dalilah made sure Adam got himself vaccinated, and I believe he has been vaccinated with every type of vaccine available in Malaysia. His right arm might be a bit sore, but he's as healthy as an ox today. In case you're wondering how Adam's mom is doing, she's doing well and recovering at home. So after that little bit of drama, here we are tonight. And I have been assigned personally by my sister to give this speech, simply because I have been completely hopeless when it came to helping out with the wedding. I think my only contribution so far has been, yes, we should have nasi minyak at the wedding, and no, I will not be singing.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Darshini, and I have had the pleasure of knowing Dalilah for 15 years and Adam from primary school. With Dalilah and I, our relationship was one that was initially founded on our common hatred for obscenely long school skirts, ridiculously tucked-in shirts, and of course our undying love for NSYNC. This then became cemented over the years because of the wonderful person that Dalilah is. Adam, on the other hand, just had to inherit me as part of the package, which he gallantly did, a true testament of the undying love he has for her, just because we have this innate ability to embarrass him every time we're out with him.
I don't know if many people know this, but Dalilah and Adam have been dating for 10 years. So this wedding has always been a matter of when and not if. When Adam told me he was going to propose to Dalilah, I teasingly said, "Are you sure 10 years is long enough? Do you want to wait a couple more years?" To be fair though, with me being the oldest sister, I think Adam was always afraid of jumping queue, so to speak. But I think he finally just got tired of waiting for me. Seriously though, I could not be happier for my sister because I know she has found a good man and her true match.
But Munira, do you want to know how it all began way back when?
Yes, please, let's tell.
Theirs was really a case of love at first sight. First day of Form 1, and their eyes met across the wooden desks. And amid the chalky dust and the inane chatter of 1M, there it was, the first spark. So although technically I've known Adam since we were little tots at SKBD, it was only in high school that I really got to know him, thanks to Dalilah. Countless hours were spent dissecting every glance, what to say, how to smile, whilst we plotted the next move, at school, and for hours the second we got home over the telephone. And when Adam finally got it together and made his move, it just made sense. People talk about opposites attracting, but in their case, it was more a case of complementing. While she's animated and sociable, he's much more selective and reserved. While she organizes and plans every detail meticulously, Adam prefers to go with the flow and just see what happens. So ladies and gents, as you can see, an impeccable match with little room for conflict.
So after Adam informed me about his plan to propose, he then proceeded to ask me to go ring shopping with him, which is something I think he regrets until today. Of course, I wanted nothing but the best for my sister, budget or no budget. Once he bought the ring, it was time to meet the parents, and poor Adam was a nervous wreck. My dad is, shall we say, a man of few words, and Adam is not exactly Mr. Chatty, so it was bound to be interesting. All I remember from that day was Adam sweating profusely and gulping down about 3 cans of 100 plus. My parents were cool though. My mom was trying to contain her excitement, and my dad looked like he was already counting the cost of the wedding. Adam, you did well, but please don't think that this means you can now ask to borrow my dad's car, because I guarantee that will be a much harder task.
Yes, the proposal, although anticipated, did somewhat fly out of nowhere. Well done, Adam. Leading up to today, I know many people who have counted down for Dalilah her last days of freedom and repeatedly asking her if she's ready to become Adam's wife. Seriously, what are you planning to do so differently after 10 years that warrants all these warnings?
As sisters, Dalilah and I are very close. We share everything from bags to shoes, to clothes, to facial cleansers. It's hard to think what the house will be like without my sister. Lots of questions come to mind. First is who will make my coffees in the mornings? And more importantly, what happens to the shoes? I will miss sharing a house with my sister, but I know it's also time for her to move on to the next stage of her life. Dalilah, you are an amazing sister, not just to me, but to your brothers as well. And you look absolutely amazing today, and we love you very much. Adam, after 10 years, I can finally say this to you. Welcome to the family. I will skip the marriage advice for obvious reasons, but Adam, I will say this to you. A happy wife makes for a happy life. I wish the both of you a long and successful marriage, and please don't take too long to give mommy and late grandchildren.
Dalilah, in all these years, through lots of laughter and tears, you have been my four-leaf clover, a rare friend in my life who has always been there, ever present, even when we were distant for a considerable number of years by several continents. Solid, dependable, forever seeing the bright side, and providing me with rational perspective. I shudder to imagine a life in which I was without a comrade to dance the night away, dabble with indoor archery sessions, electrocute ourselves in the name of entertainment, and countless other experimental entertainments. A very wise man, I know, always reminds me that the person that you are is defined by the books that you read and the friends that you keep. So I guess I blame the both of you for every one of my shortcomings, this rambly speech, and everything else. Seriously though, I'm a very lucky girl to have such wonderful and supportive friends like the both of you, and I love you both dearly. And because I'm such a generous and thoughtful kind of friend, I'd like to share with my beautiful best friend who looks absolutely amazing tonight, and her equally dashing young man, the 2 key ingredients for a happy and long-lasting marriage. Firstly, a good sense of humor, and secondly, selective amnesia. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sharifa Munira, sister of the bride, and Darshini Krishnan, best friend and maid of honor.